Hey, Jason.
Hey.
So we're here today at the end of week five and the start of week six.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's recap a little bit about how week five went.
All right. So week five. So in week five, what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to finish the week 3/4 project, submit
Hmm.
it to the App Store, and work on week five's project, which is supposed to be like super super small.
Yep, skipping week four.
Yes, because like week 4 and 3, it's like combined or mixed together because the app was a bit more complicated than I anticipated than I thought. But so I did submit the app to the App Store, and it got approved, and right now it's available in the App Store.
Oh, yeah. You want to show it off?
Yeah. So let me bring up the simulator.
So when did you submit it to the App Store?
When did I submitted on? I think I submitted on Thursday, last week's Thursday, or either last week Thursday or Wednesday night. I don't quite
I
remember.
think it was Thursday night.
Thursday,
Kind of
Thursday
forget
night.
too. Last week was kind of a blur.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Thursday was it Thursday morning? I think. And then Thursday night, work on week five's design.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Right.
It was Thursday morning.
Yeah. Either Thursday morning or Wednesday night.
I think it was Thursday morning.
Okay.
Because you wanted to get it done Wednesday night. You really wanted to. We stayed at work pretty late.
Yeah. Oh, till 11, right?
Yeah. And then in the morning you're like, no, I gotta get this out.
Right. Yeah. So the app is out in the App Store, and this is pretty much how it looks like. I'm not sure the last time we demo, was it same thing like this, or was it different app?
The last one, week two, you mean?
The last video when we record about this week 3 and 4.
I think in the last one we mostly showed the sketch.
The sketch, right?
And I think the app was not finished yet. You showed a little bit, but now this is the complete version.
Yeah. So don't mind the color. The color method, it's terrible. Doesn't look that great, but I mean, I'm not a designer, so it's whatever as of right now.
Sure.
So everything is functional. So the persistent layer, the timer, all the like record your workout exercise. So if I click on start workout, the timer will start with the 2 buttons, cancel or finish. If you do cancel, nothing will happen. So let's do start workout again. And we add exercise, and then pop up an alert view. So let's say I did bench press today. And add it, and it's gonna populate a header file and a footer file of like for footer file contains a button where you can click on it, and it's you can add like which set, like how much reps and pounds that you did for that set. So let's say bench press. Let's say I did like 150 pounds, and let's say I did 10 reps. And you can add another set, 150, and then 10 reps. So yeah, so once you enter it, if I click on finish, it's going to supposed to show up here. I think there's like a bug. So let me close that. How do I?
I think you drag it to the middle. Let's hold it for a bit.
Oh.
Yep, let's hold it.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
So yeah, so this is the bug I recently just found. Yeah, so as you can see, I entered bench press and then 150 pounds. And then it's also will calculate the 1 rep max. So if you can do 150 pounds 10 times, you're able to bench press 200 pounds once. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it for the demo. Sounds
Awesome.
very simple, but there's a lot of it's pretty complicated.
Yeah, like I said before, when I saw your design the first time, I was was wondering how you're going to do this in a week.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a lot of components into this view. In this view, this collection view inside the cell, and then the whole view is like a table view controller. And yeah.
All right. So now that it's out in the App Store and you're done with it for now,
Right.
how do you feel?
I think, like what I said last week, I definitely need to work on how I estimate time, like if I'm able to accomplish certain things. I think that's something that I'm lacking of. I'm not very good at estimating like what I'm capable of doing.
Well, everyone's pretty bad at that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are, including myself.
So yeah.
What about the technical side of things, like the UI or the the MVVM persistence? Any specific thoughts? Any good points, bad points?
Oh, man, there's a lot, I guess I can say. So the UI, MVVM, I think we talked about this last week.
We probably did.
Yeah. Again, like this is gonna be a repeat, but like in this project, like I never thought that you can like one MVVM can have a reference of another MVVM. It looks a bit weird when I access to certain properties, because I have to go from one MVVM to dot notation down to like couple of like view models and then get a property. And then we did a lot of like hacks on making sure to activate the observable property.
Yep.
So
definitely a lot of that.
Yeah, I guess I need to figure out like how would other people do it, like how would other people do it other than like using the hack, like setting the property to itself to trigger the
right
the data binding. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope this experience has been beneficial, and maybe someday in the future you might want to come back to this and see if you want to like fix it up or fix some of the problems.
Yeah.
You don't have to, just because this is like
right.
You had an idea and then you tried it out. If it doesn't work, move on type of deal.
I think I will, because like this project, it evolves. It contains like table views and collection views, and I think like as an iOS engineer, like that's like very important part. Like I feel like these two are like the most fundamental things like every iOS engineer should know. As far as for like stuff I learned, I mean, as far as for like table views and collection views, I feel like I could have done better with structure how the code should be structured. Me personally, I feel like the way I did it was what you call it? I don't know. It's just not. I don't feel like it's the proper way of doing it. I feel like
could be better.
Yeah, it could be better. I feel like man, blanking out right now. I feel like
you're tired, lacking sleep deprived right now, huh? Right?
Yeah. I didn't get enough. Yeah.
It's all good.
Every day I feel like I don't.
This is not easy, as you know. Now you should know this is not easy. I don't know what your expectations were when you signed up for this, but now
I
you know.
Do it, but
you are doing it. You are doing it. It's just you have to push yourself, because it's work, and then focus on the app, and then your own personal.
It's like it's work, personal project, and then like gym. That's crazy. That's insane.
and then
And
repeat,
I don't
and then
want,
sleep.
yeah, and sleep. Like I don't want to give up on going to the gym because um, I feel like going to the gym is pretty important, as far as like health wise, and it also keeps me energized throughout the day. So I think it's a lot, it has a lot to do with time management. I'm still trying to get good at it. So
Maybe,
it's a work in progress.
yeah, maybe one of these weeks you can make an app to do time management. You got the timer part down.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, so moving on, let's move on to week 5.
Okay, sure. So week 5, I got the design part down and I made sure it's super simple. But I wasn't able to finish it because I thought I would do some work while I'm in New York. But I learned it the hard way that whenever I'm in New York, it's hard for me to do like it's hard for me to work on a personal project because once it's after 5, it's like a lot of stuff going on. Like I have to I usually hang out with either friends or meet up with my family.
Yep.
And also like last week was my sister's birthday, so like I didn't have enough time to do what I to do this project.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Friends and family are important. Got to make time for them too.
Yeah.
But that's another part of time management, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of disappointed in myself because I designed this app so that it's simple enough for me to do within a couple of days, but I did not do it. I think it's all of like time management because I didn't really manage my time well to put some hour into this app. Yeah.
Yep. And I remember you were saying on Thursday that. do you want to say?
Yeah. I on Thursday I said, yeah, I think I was like, yeah, I think I can do it because I was like, I'm gonna put like 2 hours a day
Is that
to work on it, and I should be able to finish.
You're thinking maybe you can finish it in a day?
Yeah, because I was like, this is like one screen should be easy.
Oh, and you also, I remember you also wanted to add more. You're like, this is too easy. Let's do AV foundation or something else.
Yeah. I was thinking about like having a camera feature as well. Like when you press start, it's able to record your workout. Yeah, that definitely is like
it's like
too much.
It's like that's why I was thinking we should just start on the smaller stuff first. I mean, I think you could have gotten it done in one day. It's just you didn't have a full day to work on this yet.
Yeah, it's more of like I didn't allocate time to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's part of this program.
Yeah.
That's kind of a secret hidden agenda, a thing to be learned to do this program. It's like not just learning about the technical stuff, but also time management and priorities.
Yeah. Definitely.
Let's see. I remember you also made an icon that you were pretty proud of.
Yeah. So I made an icon. Let me zoom in.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
So I mean, it's also pretty simple. I think it's like one of the best icon that I've ever made. Even though it's super simple, but actually, I didn't make it. I didn't make everything from scratch. So I stole these pictures from the internet. But I did edit them.
Stealing's not good, boys and girls.
I did edit the image though, so that it's like like this is like transparent on the outside, and so this icon is basically like 4 grids of like different colors, and I put those like I don't know what do you call those
smaller icons.
Smaller icons into those grids, and it turned out looking pretty good.
Right. And that reminds me, what was the idea of week 5?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think we talked about that yet.
All right. So yeah. So the week 5 project is supposed to be a very simple app, timer app that can count down for you, meaning like it's able to read out the time when it's reaching to like 0. So let's say if you set your timer to 1 minute, so it should be it should say that, oh, like 5 seconds left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So that the person who's waking up, they don't have to constantly looking at the phone saying, oh, when is it going to be over? And yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
And I think that should be something useful. I remember when we were doing planks and stuff, like I constantly want to have something talking to me rather than you reading it or me reading it.
Yeah. Doing planks, I was looking at the phone and I was like, 10 seconds left, 5 seconds
but
left.
you're still struggling when you're doing that too.
Yeah. It's better to have the person focus on the phone rather than checking the time. Right. So yeah, that was the whole idea for week 5's app.
Cool. How much do you have left to do?
I feel like do I have it? So I have like I put all the so if I run it, sorry. So if I have, actually I can open the storyboard. So in the storyboard, I put all the elements there already. All I have to do is put in the logic.
Mm-hmm.
So so just before we start recording this video, just before we start recording this video, I was working on the view model of the timer controller. And the timer controller, so I was setting up the view model, trying to get all the logic put into the view model, and then the view will just interact with the view model. And that was the plan. But I didn't finish yet. So.
Do you have any architecture? You didn't?
No. So that was my mistake, because I was like, oh, this is such a small, simple app. Like, probably can just like skip that.
Is it a mistake, or do you think you're going faster than if you would have done one? Because I mean, I don't think it's always necessary, and you know, sometimes you do have a really good idea, and it'll just slow you down.
I think so for this project might be, but I think it's a good practice to always do it, because as the more I do it, the better I will get. The better I will be at knowing like how the app how the apps are structured, right? I would say I should have take some time to think about the app architecture.
Maybe we'll see when the timing comes out.
Okay.
For how many hours allocated to each portion.
Yeah. But I didn't put in any time into app architecture though for this project.
Oh, that's fine, and we'll see how it turns out.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a good. It will be like a good data to see.
Yep. Cool. Let's see. So we'll try to finish up week 5.
Yeah.
As soon as we can, and then week 6.
Yeah, week 6.
We gotta make an app for this week.
Yeah. Should we? Honestly, I don't know what I.
We never know what we're gonna do when we start.
I don't know.
That's the whole beauty of this program.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
But we do have some ideas, right?
Yeah.
Like either using the camera.
Yeah, or
networking.
Networking
with maybe Firebase.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a couple ideas, but just don't know which ones like fit for this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yeah. I mean, every week is it's always something new.
It is.
Yeah.
But by this time by this time on Sunday, hopefully you'll have another app
Yeah.
Submitted to the app
Yeah.
review.
Well,
And week
two
5 should be out.
apps, right?
Yeah.
Week 5 and week
Should
6.
be out, and then week
Right.
6 should be in for review.
Yeah, I should be consistent. I shouldn't. Yeah, shouldn't slack.
Ideally.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll do what we can. Cool. Any final thoughts?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Week
Alright.
6. Let's finish
Week
strong.
6. Yeah, let's finish strong with week 6. All right, I guess that's pretty much it, right?
Yep.